I never thought I'd be the kind of woman who had to question her husband's loyalty. But here I am, telling this story because my heart was shattered and rebuilt by one single moment of lipstick on a white shirt. My name is Claire, I'm 34, and I've been married to my husband, Martin, for 6 years. We met at work, started as friends, and over time, he won me over with his calm nature, thoughtful gestures, and steady career. He was never the loudest guy in the room, but he was reliable, and I liked that. Our marriage wasn't perfect, but it was solid, or at least I thought it was. About 2 months ago, things began to feel off. Martin started coming home late more often. He'd say it was project deadlines or client dinners, but when I'd ask simple questions like who was there or where they went, his answers were vague, and he became protective of his phone like a teenager. Face down, notifications turned off, passwords changed. Still, I didn't want to jump to conclusions. Maybe I was overthinking. Maybe work was genuinely stressing him out. Then, it happened. One Thursday night, Martin walked in the door wearing his usual white work shirt. Except this time, there was a faint, reddish-pink smudge on the collar, right near his neck. My stomach dropped. "Is that lipstick?" I asked, trying to keep my voice calm. He looked confused. "What? Oh, nah, must be sauce or something from lunch." But it wasn't sauce. I knew what lipstick smears looked like, and that one was too neatly placed to be an accident. I didn't argue. I didn't accuse. I just smiled and nodded. "Must be sauce," I said. But from that moment on, I decided I wasn't going to sit in the dark anymore. I was going to find out the truth, and I was going to do it smartly. The trap that weekend, Martin said he had a work conference in a nearby city, 2 hours away. He'd be staying overnight, he said, and needed to leave early Saturday morning. I offered to go with him. He laughed. "It's all boring panels and networking. You'd be so bored." That was my confirmation. Something was definitely wrong. So I acted supportive, helped him pack, and even ironed his shirt like a good wife. But while he was in the shower, I slipped a small AirTag tracker into the lining of his overnight bag. He had no clue. The next day, he left at 7 a.m. sharp. By 10 a.m., the tracker showed he wasn't anywhere near the conference center. He was at a hotel in a completely different town. My hands were shaking, but I stayed calm. I needed proof, not just for me, but so he couldn't lie his way out. I called my best friend, Tasha. She's always been a ride or die. Without asking many questions, she picked me up, and we drove straight to the hotel. When we got there, I asked the front desk if I could drop off something for my husband in room 314, pretending I knew the room. The receptionist nodded and said, "Yes, Mr. Walters is checked in there." Bingo. I walked up with a small paper bag in hand. Tasha followed behind me quietly, her phone ready. I knocked once. No answer. Knocked again. Then the door opened slightly, and a woman peeked out. She was wearing a robe. Martin's robe. My heart pounded so loud I thought it would knock me over. But I didn't flinch. "Hi," I said sweetly.
"I'm Claire."
Martin's wife. "Is he around?" Her eyes widened, and she slammed the door in my face. I heard scrambling behind the door, voices, panic. After about a minute, Martin opened it, shirtless and speechless. "I can explain," he stammered. I smiled and handed him the paper bag. "You left this," I said. Then I walked away. Tasha had gotten everything on video. The aftermath: when I got home, I packed a small suitcase and stayed with Tasha for a few days. I didn't respond to Martin's calls or texts. When I finally did, I told him he had two options: come clean and leave the house, or I would send the video to his job, his family, and post it where it would never disappear. He chose to leave. He cried. He begged. He said it was just a mistake, and that it didn't mean anything. But he didn't fight for me, not really. Not the way a man fights when he knows he's destroyed something priceless. I filed for divorce a week later. Reflection: some people say I overreacted, that it was just lipstick or just one mistake. But trust, once broken, can never go back to what it was. That one smudge of lipstick revealed a whole double life. And I'm grateful in a strange way, because now, I'm free to build a new life. One where I never have to doubt if I'm enough. Because I am. Don't forget to subscribe for more amazing stories.